Hey guys, welcome to our fucking podcast, I guess.
Yeah, we're doing a podcast now because
Yeah, you know it.
we've been making this joke for how long now? Couple months?
I don't know. Leafy's still gonna joke about it.
Yeah, probably. And we've been kind of saying that we want to do a podcast and been saying that we don't. But we're going to do one now because why not? Right?
Exactly.
Gives us more content.
Exactly.
So, what? What's up?
No.
All right, so we have a few ideas here written down. But first things first, need to come up with a name. We haven't come up with a name yet.
Oh, I got one.
Yeah, spit some out. Spit some fire.
Our fucking podcast.
Our fucking podcast. You know what? I don't think the companies would take too
kindly to that?
Take too kindly to that.
Yeah, true.
I had a few ideas. One of them was the Pingas podcast.
I like it, the PP.
Yeah, the PP. There was another one. I forget. What was it again? It was like late night something. I don't know, because we're doing this at 11 p.m. now.
Late night Jimbos?
Not late night Jimbos.
Come on, what's wrong with late night Jimbos?
Nothing's wrong with late night Jimbos. Just
Good.
There's other cards on the table.
Shut the fuck up.
I was like late night and bake with Nick and Jake.
Late night and bake?
Yeah.
What?
Like bake, like, get baked.
Yeah, like you get high.
Yeah.
All right, Nick. I like where this is going.
I had such a great idea, but now I can't think of what it was. So we got Pingas podcast.
Yeah, the PP.
We got what you said.
Wow. Okay. Cool. You're a piece of shit.
Late night Jimbos.
Mm-hmm.
Could say nighttime Jimbos.
Nighttime Jimbos. That one.
But
yeah,
I feel like you'd want to have like something to do with podcast. In the actual name.
Oh, okay. Two fucks doing a podcast.
No, again, don't think they're gonna take too kindly to that.
What's wrong with it? I don't see anything wrong with that.
Look at the F word.
I'm looking at it a lot.
I don't think it's gonna. Besides, you can't put that in the title. If we're uploading this on YouTube.
Yeah.
No, you can't.
Yeah.
Did you even hear about the new rules?
Yeah, I just get demonetized, but I don't even monetize any shit anymore. So that's fine.
Two fucks doing a podcast.
Yeah, man.
Okay, fine. That's on the table.
Yeah.
So we got Poopy Pingas, or whatever it was, the double P. Pingas podcast.
Yeah, it was Pingas podcast, yeah.
Bringing you all the best news from the Pingas squad.
Jimbo's at night.
Jimbo's at night, or late night with the Jimbos.
Mm-hmm.
Two fucks doing a podcast.
Yeah, my favorite.
We could do Jimbo's on a podcast.
Ooh.
That has a combining.
Two fucks on a podcast?
Two fucks on a podcast. It's gonna come down between Jimbo and Fox, isn't it? That's just how it's gonna go.
Mickey Mouse's Meme House official podcast?
No.
Okay,
that's just the name of our Discord.
Well, I don't know.
All right. So what do you want?
I think you know what I want.
Two fucks doing a podcast?
You know it. But as you said, that seems a little off the table.
A little. Just like it's kind of leaning off the table. Like
Yeah, like...
It's not
like,
fully on the table.
It has some string tied around it. There's a nail on the table, and the string is tied to the nail, but it's like currently hanging itself off the table.
Exactly.
It's basically on the table.
You could say it's on the table.
I could like blow some air up and it would go back on the table.
I'm gonna say keep it simple with the Pingas podcast.
Is that what we're choosing?
All right. So, you seriously want to do two fucks with two fucks?
Nah, I'm joking.
All right.
Or am I? I don't know. Seems funny.
So yeah, it does. It does seem practical, and we're not too serious.
Hey, I'm gonna make this a podcast first, and already like step back to get a sip of water. So, yeah.
What?
I'm gonna go get some water.
Oh. Why?
Be right back. That's good. Two fucks doing a podcast.
Two fuckers doing a podcast.
Yeah, two fucks doing a podcast.
Da-na-na-na-na-na. There's our jingle right there.
Yeah, of course. Okay, what's our name gonna be? What's the name gonna be?
I want to.
Do you want to do a Pingus podcast?
Yeah, well, see, that's what you would think of basically, but we gotta be innovative, right? So, like, I like the Jimbo's idea because we say that a lot.
Yeah.
You could define us as Jimbos.
Yeah. Maybe like
two Jimbos. Two Jimbos doing a podcast doesn't sound too good. That's what I think. So
the official Jimbopolis podcast. All right, I'll just go fuck myself.
Double the Jimbos.
Double the Jimbo. No mayo.
Or the Jimbo's podcast.
No mayo, double the Jimbo.
That can be our motto.
Nah. I want the name to be No Mayo, double the Jimbo.
That makes no sense.
Well, no, because like when you're ordering a burger, you're like, double the pickles, but no mayo.
Yeah.
Double the Jimbos, but no mayo. No mayo, but double the Jimbos.
No, it's just too long.
Jimbo squared?
Yes, Jimbo squared.
You like that?
I like that.
Sweet.
Jimbo
squared it is.
Welcome back to Jimbo Squared, where today's topics consist of. Should I read them?
Let's do the first one.
Operation Health.
Oh yeah.
Operation Health is the. You want to say
it's the newest season, quote unquote season, in the game Rainbow Six Siege. If you don't know what it is, then get the fuck out of this podcast. I will murder your family if you keep listening. Basically, it's a good game. My favorite. Operation Health is the newest season. It basically each year there's 4 seasons and they all consist of DLC operators, which are the people you can play. In Operation Health, they said screw it, no operators, no maps, and they gave us just fixes for the shitty game that they made.
For the shitty game that they made that you are so addicted to now.
Shut the fuck up. It's a good game. I swear to God, I'll kill you.
You do this thing where you just go from game to game and then say
not
what? Can I not what?
Here's what happened, right?
Tell the truth.
I was in love with TF2, but I was shit at it, and I wouldn't accept that. Then I moved on to Overwatch. I was shit at that game too, wouldn't accept it. Then I moved on to Siege, and I'm average at that, so I'm like, hey, it's a good game.
Yeah, you're pretty good. You could say that.
Thanks, man.
I'm a god at it, though.
I wouldn't say that, but I can say both of us are better than a limb of a tree, a part of a tree, with a Z behind it. I don't know, man. Maybe a Y at the end.
There was no need to say that.
Well, I'm not. I'm just saying we're better than a part of a tree. I think most people are.
I think most people are. I think even Yoshi McToasty is better than a part of a tree.
I wouldn't say that. I wouldn't.
That's going a bit far. Anyways, yeah. Operation Health. So what's in it?
Yeah. So they've actually been doing great improvements. They've increased tick rate. They're fixing massive bugs. If you know the game, then you have probably heard of the Habana bug, which stops her charges from even exploding, which is horrible, which has ruined multiple Pro League games and like normal casual games with ranked games. They finally fixed that. It's completely done. They fixed other Habana bugs because hers is the most glitchy in the actual game because of how many measurements they have to take because of every single pellet that she shoots. They've been working on spawn peaks, spawn rushes. A few of them consist of Consulate, Canal, which they also revisited because when they first fixed it, they broke another part of the map on the north side, you could rappel up and just, like, shoot in and just, like, screw everybody on the top floor. But they finally fixed it. They, like, put objects by the spawn and move the actual spawn in front of other stuff, so there's no way you can actually spawn peek them until they leave, and then they can see you, which is good. Because before it was shit.
And recently, as we've been playing Rainbow Six, as we do, there's been many people, as I have, and I'm pretty sure Jacob has as well, have used Operation Health as an excuse for maybe shots that should have hit the head.
Actually, Ubisoft has replied to shit like that. There is a huge hit registration problem, and they're fixing it currently. Which, it sucks, but, you know, you just gotta wait till they fix it.
That is one of the things that they're going to be fixing in Operation Health, yeah?
Yeah. Oh, also coming are alpha packs, which is something I am so horribly in love with, because they're shit, but I can't wait to spend all of my renown on them.
On shit. I can't wait to spend all of my renown on shit.
Yeah. Basically, renown's the currency in the game. Alpha packs are just, they have cosmetics in them. You can't pay for them with real money, and you get chances by winning. Like, every time you win, you have chances to earn alpha packs.
I am stacked up on renown as well.
Yeah. Nick has, I think it was it 60? No, not
40,000.
40,000 renown. So, and each alpha pack is going to be 4,000.
What?
Yeah.
Jesus.
So you'll be able to buy 10 alpha packs. Good job.
I'm going to record that. And upload
10 alpha packs opening?
Yeah.
That's good.
Or just do it on podcast and just give commentary.
You get like a common skin. You're like, it's rare.
Yeah.
Hey, these are good.
Have to describe every part of it. You have actually water, so you are pretty cool. I finished my water before we even started.
Yeah, you should probably go get some.
We're planning. I might if I get dry, but I'm pretty good now.
I'm the kind of person who doesn't care, so I just got up in the middle of the podcast. Not even gonna edit that out. I'm hoping you said something during it.
I didn't. You're gonna have to edit it out. I left it completely signed just so you could.
Of course you did.
So you could find it easily.
You're a piece of shit.
Just edit out when both sides are silent for a while.
Oh. I am wrong. They are 5,000 renown, but the VIP discount does apply to them. So it'll be like 4,000 for us.
Well, that because we are cool like that, aren't we?
No, because you're rich and I gambled for it.
What do you mean I'm rich? I saved up all my renown. How's that being rich?
No, I mean for the year 2 pass.
Oh yeah, for that, yeah, definitely. Yeah, I just was like, yeah, can I get this? Thanks, guys. Thanks
and I earned that shit. I earned that with my luck and luck.
And yeah, sure. Didn't you just? I forget how you did it.
I went on CS:GO big.
Yeah, but how'd you get the skins originally?
So basically I had all my TF2 items, which are actually worth something, and I completely forgot, and I converted all of that. I sold it and then bought CS:GO skins, and then I had one worth, I think it was like $12. I gambled it, made it 200 and something, took out 40, lost the rest of it, then put back 10, lost that, and then bought the season pass with the 30.
Nice. I actually quick going off track a bit here. I'm looking at my Audacity.
Yeah.
And actually at the bottom it says disk space remains for recording 49 hours and 25 minutes. That's just interesting. Something that I saw.
Yeah, disk space remaining recording 2 hours and 30 minutes. How much is this fucking taking up?
I don't know, man. But whatever. Anyways, yeah, so if you have played Siege with Jacob, and I have recently, and if you're in Discord with them, you'll hear him get so pissed whenever somebody blames something on Operation Health.
Dude, it's not Operation Health's fault. It's trying to help, and it is helping.
It is, and I will agree, it is making great contributions to fixing many of the problems in this buggy-ass game.
It's a good game, too.
It's a good game, but it's buggy as hell.
Yeah. But it's a game that doesn't have as much, like, you can't find another game that gives you the same amount of, like, there's no other feeling like playing Siege.
I think sometimes when it comes to bugs, I think sometimes they can actually be good. They can make a game, but if you have too many of them, it can be pretty bad.
Yeah, true.
Pretty garbanjo.
Like sometimes bugs become features, and that's fine because if they're good bugs, that's fine. Like there used to be a feature, and it wasn't even a bug. It was a feature that Thatcher's grenades would destroy friendly electricities, like electronics, and a bug came around and it stopped that. And they're like, "Hey, this is better than the original," so they did that.
Yeah, that even makes more like it makes sense that it would destroy.
Mm-hmm.
And I didn't even know about this. That it would destroy friendly gadgets because it's just an EMP grenade. It's not like you can program it or anything. But
I only know this because I'm a massive nerd of this game.
Yeah, and you spend a lot of time on Reddit on it.
Dude, this game is the shit.
On
Reddit is the shit.
Oh, I need to get on it more.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
You've done some stuff on there, and I like.
Oh, some impressive work.
And like 2 of those things that you post on there are credit to me.
One of them.
I think 2 of them, isn't it? Yeah, 2.
No.
Yeah,
which one?
I recorded that quadruple C4
one
and the fuse one.
You didn't record the C4. Oh, you did record the C4 one, but I didn't credit to you because I did it.
Yeah. True. Anyways, so do you have anything else to wrap up on Operation Health? It's good. It's great. It's helping.
Hold up.
You have any more patch notes or anything needs to be told to the people listening?
Oh, depending on when this goes out, alpha packs are coming really soon.
Really
they're
soon.
actually coming the week of July 16th to July 22nd in the year of 2017, which is this year. So I don't know when this is going to go out, but if it goes out before that or after that, I don't know. If it goes after, then you don't really give a shit about this part. But if it goes out before, good luck for you guys.
I feel like, depending on your editing work...
You know what? Fuck off.
And being that it's summer, and you have more time, you should be able to get it out. Because that's next week, right? That's next week.
Like, I don't know when next week. Could be fucking Monday.
Yeah. Oh, true. Yeah, true. All right, well, yep. If it's already come out, then ignore that part.
Yeah,
and
just,
enjoy your alpha packs.
and buy one on us, I guess.
And you can
spend your renown. Don't touch mine. I swear to God.
And listen to us being wrong about whatever they are, because one of the things I love to do is after something's happened, go back and listen to people theorize and just listen how wrong they are.
Right? Dude, I love it.
It's so funny, but because
and they sound just so dumb, and you're like, nah, they're just
yeah, because. It makes you feel like, wow, they're dumb, but actually you didn't know either.
Mm-hmm. And anyone listening who plays Rainbow Six Siege, me and I wouldn't say friend, me and this kid Leafy need your help. We are unable to actually figure out a way, and we know it's possible to rotate Habana's do you know the red thing that comes up and you shoot it and the things go there? We know there's a way to rotate it. We haven't figured out how. And if you know how, please tell us. Please.
You are so wrong,
dude. I know it's a thing. I've seen it. I saw it.
Have you seen it in an actual game?
I've seen it in a video and in game.
That's interesting.
Mm-hmm.
And there's no past reference of it either when you look it up.
There's no past reference. There's no current reference. I don't know. I'll just go fucking fuck myself, I guess.
Yeah. So.
Do you want to keep talking about Siege? Because we could talk about the potential of the next operators if you want.
Oh yes, we need to talk about that. I forgot.
Like Dazzler, Dazzler and Caltrap. I think it is.
We're making Caltrop.
Yeah, whatever. Caltrap.
I feel like people are making too many bold statements on these guys. I feel like we should have no idea what they are, even though we got leaked information.
Well, okay, so Caltrap seems pretty. It's pretty simple about what that's gonna be.
I think Caltrop is probably confirmed, but I don't know about Dazzler.
Well, they actually showed the logo for his little thing for Dazzler in one of their videos for Operation Health, and it was they basically look like flash grenades, and I've heard people theorize about him being basically a fuse but for flashes, or this was my own personal idea. Maybe one flash that bursts into other flashes and that flashes, you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Like one flash grenade that explodes into others. Yeah. Like you throw it, it flashes once, and then the flashes spread out, and it like flashes a whole like. Well, actually, thinking about it, one flash flashes a whole room anyway. I guess it's like just a longer, more OP flash, if anything.
And isn't there another theory that Dazzler is gonna might have a flashlight? And I remember them saying something about people referencing back to Battlefield, how the flashlight would blind the enemy.
Oh, true.
Didn't people theorize about that? I remember something. I think I did.
I haven't read that, but that sounds like something people would say.
Like a flashlight on a siege gun, that might be interesting.
Oh, true.
But I think but the thing that I keep getting a bit angry about is that they don't really sound too much because it's supposed to be Hong Kong.
Yeah.
The operators, they don't really sound like Asian. I mean, I feel like Hong Kong is probably the America of Asia a bit. The Democratic, I'm pretty sure they're Democratic. I'm not sure. I
understand what you're saying. Like Echo and Habana, they
don't
really sound Japanese, but like
you get the general idea.
Yeah, I guess.
Like Yokai, that definitely sounds Japanese.
Yeah, definitely.
And then Hibana's gun is just some weird, just like tech thing.
So it's hold up. I have the name somewhere.
X Kairos, that's the one.
Yeah, X Kairos, and that damn, just don't even.
Yeah.
So, Caltrop or whatever. I'm like he's gonna be basically what people are theorizing is he's gonna, if you don't know what they are, they're basically like little spikes, mostly used in like spy movies, and I think the game is like Jax or whatever. Basically, you step on them, they're sharp, whatever. They're just like...
Just look up Caltrop.
Yeah, exactly.
They're called Caltrop.
Basically, in the game, if you haven't played, is barbed wire. And people are saying that it's going to be a substitute for barbed wire, or even a better version, and it might do damage or slow them down permanently, which would be amazing.
That would be pretty interesting. And I'm only just realizing how good barbed wire is recently in the past couple weeks.
Right?
That's why I switched to using barbed wire on Bandit, but you still use the Nitro Cell.
Dude, it is way better. If you can get a 2K, then get a 2K and save your team. But I'm sorry that, you want to slow a few fat people down for a couple seconds.
I'm not that good when it comes to Nitro Cells, but I'm in the middle when it comes to that. I can use either or. I know.
Like you've seen my work with Nitro Cells. You know I can do good work.
And I've done Nitro. I've used Nitro Cells in the past, but Leafy is very barbed wire.
Oh yeah, he sucks at Nitro.
Yeah,
saying that right now.
I don't even think I've seen him use a Nitro Cell ever.
I've seen him throw it and then not blow it up when it's next to somebody, so I don't really want to. He thinks of it as like a grenade sometimes, and he just forgets that he has to blow it up. Or he'll do what we used to do and just not pick it up when he throws it, even if it's right in front of him. He's like, fuck it.
Yeah, like, I used to do that a lot. I would just be like, yeah, I'm not going to pick it up. I don't know why. I don't know. And, like, a lot of people do that. I don't know why we think that, but it's just...
To be fair, like, in a game like Siege, time is precious, and I get that. And you might get killed going to get it, and blowing it up might be the only option. But I don't know.
Anyways.
Do you wanna move on to our next thing?
Yeah.
Okay. Another game that me and Nick both play. I don't much because I am shit, and so is Nick. We'll talk about that later. Another game we play is Overwatch, and I think we can all say we know what Overwatch is. It's one of the greatest games that's ever been made. And I just hit my mic. It's one of the greatest games that's ever been made, and it's really popular. It's skyrocketed. It really has, and it's amazing. If you don't know what Overwatch is, I'm not going to explain it to you because you're a cob and you can find it. In Overwatch, there's a bunch of heroes, which is the people you can be. I think currently there's 24, 23, maybe?
24.
Yeah. And another hero coming is Doomfist, and he has been talked about and, like, not really leaked, just kind of, like hinted at since the beginning of Overwatch. The very first cinematic had his glove, and Reaper and Widow were trying to steal it from the museum, which I think is such an amazing way to put a character into a new game, is to just casually just be like, yep, he's there, and then just kind of leave it like that for a while. And they did it so well, because everyone wanted him, and once he came here, he's not currently here yet, he's only in the PTR, and if you're playing console and you don't know what that is, basically on the PC, We get the patches and we can play them before they're actually out. We test them for everybody, which is great. Blizzard gets to see how it works. We get to see how it works, and it works for everybody. They get to see what bugs happen. They fix the bugs. They debuff. They like buff people. They buff and nerf people like depending on how new things work. Doomfist, he's an amazing new character, hero, in the PTR right now. He has so many amazing abilities. His primary fire is the hand cannon, which is a 4-shot shotgun on his left hand. He has the Doomfist gauntlet. It can do seismic slams, rising uppercuts, rocket punches, meteor strike. Meteor strike is actually his ult, which is amazing. He goes up into the air, then like smashes down the ground. I think after 5 seconds or whenever you want to. Seismic slam, you have to be elevated in the air, and you jump down and like smash your fist in the ground, and it brings everyone in a small area. It actually shows it like in your game where the area is, and it brings it towards you and kind of stuns them so you can do more damage to them. Rising uppercut, it's what it sounds like. It's just an uppercut, and it shoots everybody and you into the air in a certain radius around you. He also has this amazing feature where whenever he uses something like a seismic slam, a rising uppercut, or a rocket punch, he gets shield. He gets a certain amount of shield on per thing, and the more you do, the more shield you get. It's so he can like go in, attack a lot, and then not die, and then get out. I didn't explain what rocket punch was. Sorry. Rocket punch is basically just he charges up his fist, and he launches it forward. It's like a Reinhardt charge. If you've seen the game, you know what I'm talking about. It stuns them, not like a Reinhardt stun, like very little. It does initial impact, which is very little. Like the initial impact damage is not that much. But the main impact is when the character that he hits gets smashes into the wall behind him, or like an object, or I think another player. I'm not sure about that though. It really is amazing. Like I've played him a little bit. He's really fun, and it's a good twist on this game. And you've been really quiet, and I've been talking a long time. It's weird.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's a lot of information there. So going way back to when you first started talking about Overwatch, I love the game just because of the amount that it's grown.
Oh my god, right?
And how
the art
quickly
style, all of it.
The fan base, I want to say, and then the esports scene, how fast it's grown, because it took a while for Rocket League which is also a pretty good game in my opinion,
It's a fun game.
to start growing esports and community wise. I was gonna say something about Doomfist, but then I completely forgot because you just talked so long.
There's a lot of shit to talk about. I'm sorry.
I think he's gonna be a really fun operator.
He's gonna be a huge game changer, especially in esports.
Yeah.
Someone like Doomfist could change a game entirely.
One of the fun things to watch is when a new person is released in Overwatch, or you could say operator and Siege as well if you want to relate to that.
And everybody takes them?
How to see how the pros use them.
Versus how the normal people use them?
No, how the pros interpret, because, like they will...
Yeah, they know better.
They will do the research and stuff to see and test.
Exactly.
They'll do the research themselves, and they'll test out how to use them.
Yeah.
Because I've seen pro people when Mira and Jackal came out on Siege, and then I'm pretty sure I saw when Ana came out. I was in Florida and I watched some esports things, and it was just interesting to see how they use them in actual competitive matches that you get money from.
Mm-hmm.
I just find that very interesting.
Yeah.
So Doomfist, yeah, he's gonna be fun. I can't wait for him. I'm not.
Yeah, and Overwatch itself,
the PTR though.
Yeah, true. Overwatch itself, it's a really well polished, basically no bugs in the game. Like I don't think I've ever seen an Overwatch bug except for like maybe some graphical glitches. It's a really good game. It really is. I would recommend it to anyone who's looking for a new game to play. But Siege is better.
And cheaper.
Oh yeah, true.
Siege is cheaper.
That is so true.
Depends on what you are. Depends.
Overwatch is still like $30, isn't it?
Overwatch is I don't know. Well, I don't know. I might have to look at. I know I got it for like $50 because I got it right when it came out. And I know Siege when we got it was like $30, $20 actually, I think, because I got it on G2A, which is not the most safest place, which I've learned now.
Overwatch is $40 right now.
Okay, so it's still pretty high.
Yeah, and Siege. It was just on sale. I'm pretty sure not. It's definitely not anymore. But it was $15 on sale, so it's probably like 20 or 30, like normally.
It's been out for a while, but it's only just starting to get popular.
It's still at $15, Nick.
It's a weird case.
Nick, it's at 15 forever now.
Oh, nice. Yeah, so
Wait.
go pick up Siege. I don't know. Why we're still...
no, actually, there's I forgot. There's 2 separate versions of Siege.
Oh, the one with the.
There's Starter Edition, and then there's the normal edition.
What's the Starter Edition?
Isn't that
the one where you get the year 2 pass or something?
No, hold up. Starter Edition costs less, but I totally forget how it works. Hold up, I can... I read this before, too. It really... it kind of pissed me off, to be honest.
Probably you can't get DLC or something like that. If it costs less, right? I gotta go a bit closer.
Oh, no. It costs more renown to get new operators. Do you know how each operator is 500 for, like, their first group, and then it's 2,000 for the last one?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, all operators are 12,000 renown in the starter pack. Yeah.
That is insane. But, I'm so happy that we never...
But you get to instantly pick 4 operators that you want to use forever. So you pick 4 free ones, and then every other operator is 12,000, and that's not including DLC. DLC is just normal.
What, 25,000?
Yeah, 25,000 per DLC.
That is really weird, and... Was that is that new? Or is that...
No, it's been like this. I remember reading this a while ago.
I'm happy that we didn't actually get that.
Yeah, fuck that. I pre-ordered this game because I saw the E3 trailer. Beautiful.
Yeah, but remember when it was like December and me, Leafy, and James all got at the same time?
Yeah, I remember that. And it freaked me the shit out. Because I saw all you playing. I was like, whoa, I didn't know you had this game.
That was the same thing with, I forget what game it was, but I remember we all got, it was Dead by Daylight. And we all got it at the same time. And then, well, you didn't. But
yeah, because I have this.
And then Jack, or Jaxodus, or the Jackbot, whatever. That's really what I call him, just all 3. He messaged me on Steam and he was like, you get a game orgy or something like that. Like it was pretty funny because it was true. We just all got the game at the same time.
Yeah. Do you know what's funny?
What?
You were just like going off about Overwatch, and then we just talked about Siege.
Cut back into Siege. Yeah, I noticed that. That was pretty...
To be fair, the Starter Edition, it's kind of a good way to... People who want to play the game and can't buy it at the full price, which I didn't know was still $40, so they're the same price, I guess. The Starter Pack is a way to get it cheaper, but if you want to progress in it, you have to spend a lot of time in the game to actually do that.
It is something to be very committed to.
Because can you buy normal operators with R6 credits?
Yes.
Oh, you can?
I'm pretty sure you can.
Okay, then you can just buy that. Fuck what I was saying.
I'm pretty sure you can. I'm not 200% sure on that.
I'm not entirely sure.
I'm not 200% sure, but I'm 100% sure.
All right.
If that makes any sense.
I actually have other Rainbow Six games, which is good. They're really fun.
Oh, I play Rainbow Six Vegas. Oh my god.
Oh, did you have that?
The first. Oh, I have it on Xbox.
Oh,
first and the second. They were good graphics when I played them, but now they're. I haven't seen them, but they're probably garbage. But like, you could control your team, and you did like special missions and stuff, and like rappelling was there too. I remember that's the first game I did rappelling.
Yeah, that's what. Like, Rainbow Six has always been a different kind of shooter. It's never really fit in with COD and Battlefield. It's always been its own thing, and it's amazing. It's an amazing thing.
No,
it really is.
I'm really happy that people, game designers, are like, they're leaving COD and Battlefield to fight it out. Like,
right? Yeah, exactly.
No one's trying to step in there and try.
No one's trying to make like a COD clone anymore or a Modern Warfare clone. They're like, nah, you can keep that shit. We're gonna sit right here and make our shit.
People are coming out with new ideas, and I'm loving it. That's Rainbow Six is completely different to Overwatch, completely different to COD, completely different to Battlefield. There's just so many different options for games nowadays.
Yeah. Like, for a little bit, I believed in the whole COD franchise. Like, when I saw the remastered version of Modern Warfare, I was like, hey, this looks great. And then I saw that they added supply drops in it, and then I wanted to kill myself.
Oh my gosh, I know what you're talking about. Also,
Because I have the remastered on PS4. I played it a little bit. Really fun. It looks amazing, and they're actually releasing a standalone version, so you didn't have to pre-order Advanced Warfare, which is a shit game, by the way.
I think they already released it.
No, sorry, not Advanced Warfare. Infinite Warfare. Infinite Warfare, shit game. Advanced Warfare, still kind of bad, a little bit better. But yeah, I'm not sure if they released it or not. But yeah, no, they may have. I think they did. Yeah.
I'm looking it up right now. I think they did on PC actually. Hold on, let me see.
Oh, that's good.
I might actually get it.
Really?
I know
it's gonna be a lot.
It's really good. Yeah, I might just wait until it's on sale. Let's see. Buy Call of Duty Infinite Warfare Digital Legacy Edition upgrade. I don't know what that means.
Yeah, whatever. I'm pretty sure it's out already because I heard I watched if you guys don't know who Merc Music is, pretty funny dude.
Merc Music is awesome.
I watched a few of his COD videos and I'm pretty sure he mentioned the noobs who are currently coming onto the game who bought it, standalone version. So that's good. That's really good because it is a really fun game, and Nick, if you can get it, I recommend it. It's fun. Supply drops suck dick though.
Did you look at the reviews on Steam?
Is it bad?
Mostly negative for both.
That's hilarious.
I think that's only because of supply drops though, because the game actually looks really good. I've seen
it's so good, and it. I don't know.
Let me see. Let me have a look at these reviews real quick. You can start talking about some of those.
Oh well, actually.
Oh, I found actually. Here we go. Here's a really good review. I'll read this out. So, and I agree with this guy said after reading it for 2 seconds. All right. A near perfect remaster by Raven Software, tarnished by the greed of Activision. That's just the first sentence, and it makes so much sense. Mm-hmm. The single player is perfect, but the multiplayer has gone downhill since release due to bad business decisions and a nearly non-existent player base. Add in the fact that you can only get this game through buying a special edition of Infinite Warfare that's probably out of date. And you have plenty of reasons to avoid buying it. I learned my lesson. Don't support Activision. That's true. I'm not. I mean, Activision used to be good, but now they've gone greed, as I just said. I agree. But one thing I'm really against, which I just like to mention, is Treyarch. I hate Treyarch.
Oh my god, right?
Treyarch made Black Ops 1. That's good. That's it. That's good.
Oh, Black Ops 1? We have it. We play it. It's fun as shit.
I think they've made Call of Duty World at War too. I'm not sure.
Speaking of Black Ops, we should get Bun on sometime and play that again.
Why?
I
play with them I play with them all the time.
Oh well, fuck you guys.
We do trick shots and stuff.
Oh yeah.
All right, should we move on?
No, actually, what you were saying reminded me of something I wanted to talk about. Do you know what's happening with the recent GTA and Rockstar changes?
No, I don't actually.
I'm not entirely. I don't have all the details, but it's something like, I'm probably wrong about this part. Something like another company bought Rockstar, and that's probably wrong. But basically, there's this mod on GTA, and it basically is the open source, not open source, but the gateway for all other most mods in GTA single player, and they're banning it because it can sometimes be used for hacks on multiplayer. So they're completely banning it and not even letting them fix the gateway into multiplayer. They're completely banning 80% of all GTA single player mods with just this one decision.
That is really dumb.
Yeah, so if you ever want to just, be Spider-Man or an elephant and drive a bus in GTA, you can't now.
I don't get why producers, game designers don't support mods.
Yeah, I would. If I made a game, I would love mods because
it doesn't hinder the sales. In fact, it might even boost it.
Exactly. I remember reading a bunch of crap of people only buying the PC version of GTA 5 for mods because that's what it's made for. Yeah, that's what PC games are made for.
I've wanted to get mods for a while, but I actually haven't finished the game yet, which I'm doing now. So I need to do that. But probably by the time I finish it, though, I've done that. And I won't be able to do it, so kind of.
But a lot of people are retaliating, which is good. So I'm hoping that they retaliate to the point where it doesn't happen, or they revert it. Because mods on GTA are one of the things that make it GTA. GTA has always had mods, and it's always been amazing with that.
You know what that segues into?
What?
Net neutrality.
Oh shit, dude, you're right.
Have a little talk about that. So, if you guys don't know what net neutrality is, it's something that's been the topic of many conversations recently, especially if you are a frequent online user. Basically, what net neutrality is it's rules that prevent ISPs, which are companies like Verizon, Comcast, your internet providers, whatever that may be. They prohibit them from charging more for a slower connection to boost their profits. And now, what our government wants to do, the U.S. government, we're United States citizens,
is basically fuck all those rules and say they can do whatever they want.
And
so.
I don't want to take either side, or take either left or right side. But I think what our government is doing is making a very bad decision. And there's many people revolting against this, which I'm very happy that we're standing up to this, because they tried to do this in 2015 as well, and we were able to stop them from abolishing it. Now they're bringing it back because we have another Republican government that are for that, because they're for big businesses. Again, not taking sides. But I am very happy to see that we are revolting, and I did my part and submitted a complaint because there was this really easy thing that you could do. And these net neutrality rules you have to stop them. I don't even know why people I've seen some people on Twitter, like very few, who support this and say that.
I wouldn't understand that, though. Like,
that's so ironic, Twitter, though. That is so ironic.
Right.
Because, then I guess you're not going to be able to tweet anymore if it happens.
Like, I'm pretty, like, I've even seen, like, Twitch streamers say shit like, yeah, it's a great thing that this rule's getting passed. Like, the fuck are you saying? This will ruin what you're trying to do with your life.
Yeah, this will ruin your
like,
income.
Like, if you're professional and you're actually making income from Twitch, A, good for fucking you. B, why would you agree to something like this? It's something that can literally not get you fired, but basically take a shit on your whole job.
Mm-hmm.
It's not smart. Anyone who does is either an idiot or just doesn't give a shit.
Yeah. I don't know why people support this. I'm going to assume that the people who mostly support this, and I'm just adding stuff to the Google Docs right now. Give me a second. Here we go. Okay,
I don't even have that open right now.
We haven't covered that. Okay. So, I feel like the people who support it are very far right, and I forget what they're called, but there's people in the Senate who are very far right. I feel like those are the people who really support it because they are for big businesses. That's it. That's all I want to say about net neutrality. But I hope that you guys stand up to it, and even Discord will have troubles if it gets abolished. And
dude, I haven't seen Discord do any like promotions trying to prevent it. I've seen Twitch do shit.
What are you talking about?
I haven't seen like Discord have any opinion on it.
No, I don't know if you looked, but at the top of the bar, it's not there anymore. But yesterday or Wednesday, it was Action Day.
I mean Discord. Discord hasn't said anything about it.
Yeah, they have.
Oh, they have?
Yeah, so on Wednesday, which was the day of action or whatever that was, I forget. I'm not too sure.
Mm-hmm.
They had a bar at the top that could help prevent that. If you clicked on the link, it would help. It would, you could give your support to the whatever. I think it was the FCC or something like that, Federal Communications Committee.
I only saw that on Twitch. I definitely remember seeing it on Twitch. I guess I didn't see it on Discord.
Well, it was on Discord. So
well, that's good. Because if something like that happened to Discord, Discord would be shit. It would suck.
Who wants to kill Discord? Have you seen their Twitter? They respond to every tweet that's tweeted to them.
Have you ever seen their YouTube channels? The funniest shit.
No, I haven't actually.
You need to. It's I'm after this. I'm sending you a few.
Their Twitter account is just too good though.
Yeah, it really is.
The nicest people ever. They stepped in there. It is so amazing how they just stepped in there. It was like, TeamSpeak, you're done. Skype, you're done.
TeamSpeak, it was pretty good. It's basically just it was like an old version of all of Discord, Mumble, and all that. It was pretty good. It was good at its time.
Had
Skype,
its flaws.
It's always been bad. Skype has always been shit.
Skype has always been bad, and TeamSpeak was pretty good, but it had its flaws.
Yeah.
I feel like Skype was more of a choice for those who were just getting into it.
Yeah. Like TeamSpeak was very basic. There was nothing
was for like seasoned professionals.
Yeah. Discord is something that like anyone could pick up, and like once you get into it and get used to it, you could do a lot of work with it.
But Discord has done Skype and TeamSpeak and multiplied by 10 times.
Yeah. Like
easier.
there's so much. Like I remember TeamSpeak, you'd have to like memorize IPs of different servers you want to join.
Yeah, it was like the old school, and that's what kind of made it good, was that it was old but gold.
Yeah, it felt good to have to do that, yeah. Skype was literally just a call system with group chats. That's all it was.
Yeah.
Discord's dedicated, there's servers, it's free, it's amazing. TeamSpeak, you had to host your own shit. Skype, you had to pay for it sometimes.
Especially, I mean, they had the option if you could actually call people, but you had to pay
like
for
actual
that.
phone numbers, and that cost
like,
money.
There was like a lot of stuff they had to pay for, and it was kind of dumb.
And Skype itself, it wasn't even that good, because it was one of Microsoft's projects, and they didn't give a shit most of the time. So whenever some like an issue came up, or it just didn't either, like its services were down, they'd like take a while to put it back up.
Oh my god, they take so long.
Or like even just in middles of calls, people would just, all of it would just like crash, or just their voices would sound like you were speaking through like 11 feet of just pure wood.
Yeah, that's a good way to describe it. But Discord
is amazing.
Is amazing because it is their only company. They're not like a sub company.
Yeah, it's not like Microsoft and Skype.
It's their number one source. It's their only source of profit, and
it's free, which is amazing, and they're still making profit.
And I don't know how they're making profit, but
have you not seen Discord Nitro?
Oh yeah, no, I've seen that. No, I know that's the only.
It's like what, and just general donations, which they, before Nitro, they just had donations. People were donating, it was great, and then they're like, hey, people who donate, if you want something extra, here's Nitro, and those people are like, yeah. If you don't know what Nitro is, you should go check it out. I'm not going to describe it. I don't know all the details. I know a few of them are like, you can use emojis from one server and all your servers.
Yeah.
You can have an animated logo, which is amazing. That's so cool.
Is it a monthly payment?
It's a monthly thing. It's not that much either. It's like a Netflix subscription, I'm pretty sure, something like that.
I was actually looking at it, but I don't know if it's monthly. I'm not a big fan of monthly stuff.
Oh, it's less than it's $5 per month.
Oh, jeez, that's good.
Or $50 per year, which is actually 2 months off, which is good. That's actually it's good.
Nice. All right, cool. That covers Discord, which we didn't actually have down, but as I said, we were going to get sidetracked, and that's what makes these things best. Actually,
something that Nick wanted to skip over, and I personally want to go back to, is you guys have probably heard of the game FNAF, Five Nights at Freddy's. Personally, I hate it. It's a shit game. No one should ever play it.
I'm just going to let you speak right now.
Or buy it.
I'm going to sit back. I'm going to sit back and listen.
It really is. Like, I played it. It's not even that fun. It's sort of fun. Like, the scares, they're not actually scary. It's just surprising. That's all it is. You ever have something be thrown at you? It's not scary. It's in your face. That's all it is. A baseball comes at you, you're not scared. You're just kind of in pain. Like, it's not even that good. And people have, like, congratulated the one guy. I forget his name, but, fuck him anyway. That, like, oh, he made this game all by himself. One developer.
Cawthon.
Yeah, Scott Cawthon. One developer. Not true. He had a whole team. I forget how many people were in it, but it was not just him. He had a whole team of developers working on that one game.
So he took the credit.
Yeah, he took the credit and didn't say anything about all the other developers, except in one single interview that I read about.
He was what you call a poster boy.
Yeah, and it pissed me off. I think the story, it's a pretty good story. I'm going to be honest with that. The story he has behind the game is pretty good. His books, I haven't read them, but I've heard they're pretty good, even by people who hate the game. Sorry about that again. Yeah, the story itself, good. Game, no. It's horrible. The only reason that it's actually popular is because just all the kids below 12 were like, oh, it's terrifying. It's such a good game. I want all of them. And then they make their parents buy every single one. It's horrible. It's so dumb.
You know what's kind of weird that I don't know why you're talking about this, and I don't need you to fully explain it yet, but a year or 2 years ago, remember remember how we messaged and we were like, the ending for like FNAF 3 just came out or something like that, and it was like they said it was never gonna, they were never gonna make a new one.
Yeah, and then they made 2 more.
We were talking about it, and you were like so sad, and I was so sad. So it's kind of weird how, like, what's that all about? Now you're saying that's bad.
Well, that was back when I was like, what? How many years ago was this?
Like two. I would say in between 3 and 1.
Yeah, so I was.
Let me see. I don't remember what FNAF it was. I think it was either FNAF 3 or FNAF 4. If that's a thing, I don't even know if FNAF 4 is a thing.
That was back when I was just like I played a few of them and I was in the whole like, oh, it's scary kind of thing. And like, and when the whole hype was just going up and I was like, I do the thing that you kind of do sometimes where I'm like, oh, everyone else loves it, I'll do it too. So fuck you guys.
Oh, I just like stuff because I like stuff.
All right.
I like stuff because I like stuff. I find out about it because other people like it. That's what I'm all about. But one thing that I like, and I know a lot of people don't like, but I personally like, is the creativity of the FNAF fan games.
Oh, the fan games, they're sometimes genius. Like, people basically going from scratch, making their own game just off this concept. Amateurs doing something like this is great. But when you have a full team doing something like that, it's basically pathetic. If you have, like, a team of 12 people making a game that, like, 2 people can make, you're pathetic. That's what you are.
That's true. I feel like are you sure? Like, is that actually true? Because I didn't actually know.
People like to gloss over it sometimes, but trust me, I did a lot. Like, when I first found this out, I was like, nah, that can't be true. Fuck that. And I looked through it, and it is. Scott Cawthon himself said this, and it was very like he like glossed over it very quickly. It was him trying to like be honest, but also just be like, fuck you guys.
Nice.
And I think all the fan games are great because they take their time just to make that. No money, no nothing. 1 person, maybe 2, maybe 3. Just amateurs who, just indie game makers, and they're great. I love indie games.
Indie games, that's a topic on itself. I don't know if we should cover it here, but indie games in general, I think.
Oh, okay. While we're talking about shit game concepts, Minecraft, an amazing game. I play it. Nick plays it. Not as much anymore. It's a fun game. Let's be honest. It's fun to just make something from nothing in a game, like just a virtual sandbox. That's what it is. I
just want to slip in here right before you start your little spiel.
Okay.
I think Microsoft, even though a lot of people thought that Microsoft was going to ruin it, I don't even think they've ruined it.
Yeah, they haven't ruined it specifically, but they've kind of made it like awkward.
Actually, that's a good way to put it. They made it awkward to play, like with the Realms thing. They brought that back, I'm pretty sure.
Right, like Realms. If you don't know what it is, basically you pay for your own server. There are websites that do that. There are websites that you can pay. And they do it way better, There's plugins, it's amazing, it's CraftBucket, it's Spigot. Or you can do what I do most of the time and just run one, which is good too. It's free, depending on how your internet is, or like even if you know about like how to do that. But like if you find out and if you learn, it's good. Realms, it's a good idea for like tricking little kids into paying you money just to play together.
Yeah, that is very true. And I think what makes the game, and it used to, I don't think it does that much anymore because of the amount of stuff they've added in the servers, but what used to make it, and I think it overtook the hype of servers, was the mods. Oh,
Minecraft mods, one of the most amazing things I've ever seen, because you can do so much with it.
Mods really in general are great, but Minecraft mods,
they take it like...
They make you feel nostalgic because they've been around for a while, right? And people keep updating. Like, I can't believe some people keep updating these mods.
Yeah, like I wouldn't expect it. Like Minecraft hype, it's been pretty low lately. Like, I've personally felt that it's been low, and Minecraft modders are still like going at it. They're just like, yeah, new version of the mod. Here you go, 1.12, 1.12.1 or whatever. And mod packs. Oh my god, those are amazing.
Like our Tech It series.
Yeah.
And we should probably do a new one and probably record it. That'd be cool.
Yeah, we should, man. Maybe not Tech It. What was the one? It was like a...
Volts?
No, not Volts. Volts is literally just murder each other.
Oh, I love it. Attack at the B team?
No, it was like maybe not that one.
Is in Technic?
No, it was in the other mod pack, dude. It was like
ATL
a weird
launcher, Yogscast one.
Yeah, that one.
That one had everything.
Dude, that one literally had how many mods were in that? So many.
I don't know.
We like broke our PCs doing that one.
Feed the Beast is pretty good too, but we never really take to
we
that.
need to get that.
That has
okay.
a lot of mods.
Anyways,
tell us about the Minecraft Marketplace before we end this Shazam.
So Minecraft Marketplace, basically, on the mobile versions and mobile consoles. Consoles, it's already been there for a while. Mainly mobile, and I'm pretty sure Windows 10. I'm not sure about that. Basically, it's a marketplace where you pay real money. It's since it's an app, there are now microtransactions, of course. You pay real money and you get these coins in the marketplace, and you can get texture packs, worlds, and mashups, which are basically worlds and texture packs that are meant to fit together, like an adventure map, basically, which I think is a good concept for people who make texture packs, like Facts I saw. That's a good way. Like, they deserve to make some money, especially because they make very little off their website with ads. Amazing texture pack. They're good. I think it's a good concept. I think the way they did it is so dumb because microtransactions in general are really evil. Because kids will be like, oh, just pay $5, one button, here you go. And then, like, you're in debt $2 million. And then, like, yeah, it's a good idea to have people pay for stuff like that. But, like, the way they're doing it is evil. And it's always been evil. Good idea, bad execution.
When you say Windows 10, do you mean like the Windows 10 Minecraft app?
Yeah, Windows 10 Minecraft. Because I know you can get the normal Minecraft there, but Windows 10 Minecraft, it's different.
you can just look it up on Cortana. Let's see. Because whenever I used to look up Minecraft, here we go. Windows 10 Edition Beta Store. Let's take a look at it. I don't know why they don't let you like compare or like link it with the one that you have, just the download.
Mm-hmm.
It's $27 now.
Yeah, fuck that. Like, if you bought Minecraft, you bought Minecraft. I don't want to... Like, I understand when it's, like, other consoles, because that makes sense. That's always been a thing with games. But, like, literally, if I'm playing a game on my PC, and it's just Minecraft, and then you're like, Minecraft, Windows 10, ooh. Like, I don't want to pay another $27 for that.
Yeah, they should definitely make it so you can link it.
Like, they should make it so, like, on the website, it's like, oh... We register that this account has Windows 10 and Minecraft. Here is the Windows 10 edition. Like, they should do something like that.
I bet there's not even that much change except for the Minecraft Marketplace.
I know that you can play with mobile people, or they want to do that.
Mm-hmm. That is, I think that's pretty cool how they're trying to link it.
Yeah, like, that's smart. Like, I remember seeing, if you haven't seen it, basically Microsoft was working on a VR kind of thing where where stuff was projected around the room. I saw reviews on that. I've seen people use it. It sucks. People have always said it's shit.
I don't think Minecraft VR is gonna work.
It's a good concept. No, but it wasn't even VR. It was like you could project your Minecraft world onto a table in front of you, and like you could see all the people playing in it, and it was like, it was cool how they showed it, but like, it's shit. They never fixed it. They never did anything with it. But I think it's good that they're finally attempting to do cross-platform. Like, I saw a lot of things where Sony and Microsoft wanted to do cross-platform. No, Microsoft and, like, the Nintendo wanted to do cross-platform stuff. Like, I know Rocket League was just released on the Wii U.
Was it really?
Yeah. No, sorry, Nintendo Switch or Wii U, either one of those.
Yeah, I think it was the Nintendo Switch.
Yeah, which I think is an amazing thing. And all of them are cross-platform. Anywhere you can get Rocket League, I think it's not even on Xbox, is it?
It is on Xbox, but you can't do cross-platform.
Yeah, okay. So, Sony, Nintendo Switch wants to do it, like, cross-platform. I'm not sure if it is, but they want to do it cross-platform, and Sony's like, no. And Rocket League has a contract with them, so they can't really do much. Which I think
that's definitely why it's probably going to stay cross-platform with Rocket League PC and Rocket League.
Yeah, like I think Rocket League was like, hey, like, this would be a great idea. We would make a lot of money. You guys would make a lot. Like, other companies would make a lot. And Sony's like, no, they're gonna buy it from us and only us and maybe PC. And Rocket League couldn't do anything.
Yeah, I'd definitely say if they hadn't released it on PC, it wouldn't be as good as it was now. Because
it wouldn't be as hyped because PC Master Race.
PC Master Race, indeed. All right, I think we're coming up
that's
to the end.
I think that's all we've got for today.
So
Actually,
I forget what the name of our stream was, but wasn't it like
Jimbo Squared?
Jimbo Square, that's the one. Yeah, cool. Thanks for reminding me of that. We got through a lot of topics today. I want to run through them again. We got through the podcast name and motto. We didn't do the motto because that's not really needed.
Yeah,
we could just say a bunch of two Jimbos doing a stream. Sure.
Two fucks doing a podcast, man. Yeah. So we had the podcast name Jimbo Squared, Operation
Health. We did that. That's
which I went off on.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Then we skipped over how FNAF was shit and went to net neutrality because that was a good segue. And then we went back to how FNAF was shit because you want to talk about that.
And then we talked about Minecraft Marketplace, and you guys are in store
Discord.
For our next. And Discord. I totally forgot about that.
Yeah, that was a good talk.
We didn't even have that on the list. I just want to make a little side note before we end this. The things we are saying are our personal opinions. Some of the shit we might not even know about. Half the shit I'm probably wrong about, which is I love.
Makes it all the more fun.
Yeah, so if I'm wrong about something, go ahead and tell me, and don't, piss yourself over it, though. I don't want you, clicking refresh on your Chrome page every single second just trying to get me to, yell at you. Yeah. I hope you enjoyed this, guys. It's been really fun. Nick, do you got anything to say, man?
This has actually been a lot more fun than I thought it was, and how I thought it was.
Massive joke in our Discord. Only one of the only things we can say about this.
Well, actually, I think it's more of a joke between us two.
True.
Because whenever
we mention it in front of anyone, they're like, fuck you.
We'll just be sitting there, and then we'll be bored, and then we'll just be like, "You want
hey,
a podcast?"
podcast.
That's actually how we started doing this tonight.
Yeah.
It's 12 o'clock now, but
wasn't it streaming or something?
Yeah, we were okay. So it's Jacob's birthday. Well, it's not his birthday anymore because it's 12 o'clock now.
When we recorded this, it was my birthday.
Yeah, when we started recording this, it was his birthday. So he did a birthday stream.
Yeah.
Which went really well. And I'm probably gonna watch it back.
Yeah, gained a few followers,
Yeah, and
nothing to brag about.
we were gonna start playing PUBG, and I came back from my water, and I was like, fuck it, let's do a podcast.
And then we just started writing down shit.
Then 1 hour and 2 minutes later, 3 minutes later for me at least.
Yeah.
This has actually been going really well.
Yeah. So I hope you guys have enjoyed the first episode. What would you call it?
First podcast. Why not?
The first podcast of Jimbo Squared. I sure have. I'm pretty sure Nick has. Can't wait to see you in the next one.
Had what? You didn't even say.
You also had
time.
fun.
Yeah, you didn't say fun though.
Whatever. Fuck you, man.
All right. Thanks, guys. We'll see you in the next one.
Yeah.